¿Estamos presenciando el comienzo de un conflicto que cambiará el destino del mundo? La guerra entre Israel e Irán ha alcanzado un punto de no retorno. En este video veremos el discurso completo del primer ministro Benjamin Netanyahu, quien explica los motivos reales detrás de la Operación León Ascendente, un ataque histórico que ha sacudido los cimientos del régimen iraní. Pero antes es crucial entender el contexto de esta operación audaz y su significado para Israel. El viernes 13 de junio de 2025, Israel lanzó una ofensiva preventiva sin precedentes contra Irán, con el objetivo de desmantelar su programa nuclear y neutralizar su capacidad militar. Esta operación, nombrada León Ascendente, debe su nombre a un versículo que el primer ministro Netanyahu colocó en una nota en el Muro de los Lamentos horas antes del ataque. Números capítulo 23, versículo 24. He aquí un pueblo que se levanta como leona y como león se alza. Este versículo, parte de la profecía de Balaam sobre Israel, proclama la fuerza invencible del pueblo elegido por Dios. En el contexto bíblico, Balaam, un profeta pagano, fue comisionado para maldecir a Israel, pero Dios lo obligó a bendecirlo, declarando que Israel prevalecería como un león poderoso sobre sus enemigos. Este pasaje resuena hoy, reflejando la determinación de Israel para proteger su existencia frente a la amenaza iraní. En solo 3 días, Israel ha destruido más de 270 objetivos, incluyendo 80 instalaciones nucleares y depósitos de petróleo, demostrando su superioridad militar y su compromiso con la supervivencia del pueblo de Israel. Pero, ¿por qué actuó ahora Israel contra Irán? Durante años, Irán ha avanzado en su programa nuclear, acercándose peligrosamente a la creación de armas nucleares que podrían amenazar la existencia de la nación de Israel. La muerte del líder de Hezbollah, aliado clave de Irán, hace 9 meses, aceleró esta carrera armamentística. Ante esta amenaza inminente, Israel decidió atacar primero. Irán, por su parte, respondió con ataques nocturnos de misiles balísticos contra civiles israelíes, causando devastación en ciudades como Tel Aviv y Haifa. En futuros videos profundizaremos más en estos ataques de Irán a Israel. No olvides suscribirte para no perderte ningún video. Estos actos de violencia reflejan el odio de un malvado régimen que busca destruir al pueblo judío. A continuación, os dejamos el discurso íntegro de Benjamin Netanyahu, donde detalla el inicio de esta operación y su importancia para la seguridad de Israel y del mundo. Escucha con atención sus palabras.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000 of those ballistic missiles within 3 years. Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped. Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed. Iran and its proxies tried to encircle Israel with a ring of fire and to attack us with the horrible attack of October 7th. But the people of Israel, the soldiers of Israel, rose like lions to defend our country. We crushed Hamas, we devastated Hezbollah, we hit Iranian proxies in Syria and Yemen. And when Iran directly attacked us twice last year, we struck back inside Iran itself. Yet in defending ourselves, we also defend others. We defend our Arab neighbors. They too have suffered from Iran's campaign of chaos and carnage. Our actions against Iran's proxy Hezbollah led to the establishment of a new government in Lebanon and the collapse of Assad's murderous regime in Syria. The peoples of those two countries now have a chance for a different future, a better future. So too do the brave people of Iran, and I have a message for them. Our fight is not with you. Our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. I believe that the day of your liberation is near. And when that happens, the great friendship between our two ancient peoples will flourish once again. I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. The increasing range of Iran's ballistic missiles would bring that nuclear nightmare to the cities of Europe and eventually to America. Remember, Iran calls Israel the small Satan. It calls America the great Satan. And this is why for decades, it's led millions in the chants of death to Israel and death to America. Today, Israel is responding to those genocidal calls with action and with a call of our own. Long live Israel and long live America. Our action will help make the world a much safer place. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now. The hardest decision any leader has to make is to thwart a danger before it is fully materialized. Nearly a century ago, facing the Nazis, a generation of leaders failed to act in time. They were paralyzed by the horrors of World War I. They were determined to avoid war at all costs, and they got the worst war ever. They adopted a policy of appeasement. They closed their eyes and ears to all the warning signs. That failure to act resulted in World War II, the deadliest war in history. It claimed the lives of 60 million, including 6 million Jews, a third of my people. After that war, the Jewish people and the Jewish state vowed, never again. Well, never again is now. Today, Israel has shown that we have learned the lessons of history. When enemies vow to destroy you, believe them. When enemies build weapons of mass death, stop them. As the Bible teaches us, when someone comes to kill you, rise and act first. This is exactly what Israel has done today. We have risen like lions to defend ourselves. Over 3,000 years ago, Moses gave the people of Israel a message that has steeled their resolve ever since. Be strong and courageous, he said. Today, our strong and courageous soldiers and people stand together to defend ourselves against those who seek our destruction. And by defending ourselves, we defend many others and we roll back a murderous tyranny. Generations from now, history will record that our generation stood its ground, acted in time, and secured our common future. May God bless Israel. May God bless the forces of civilization everywhere. Thank you.
Si este video te ha hecho reflexionar, no olvides darle a me gusta, compartirlo con tus amistades y suscribirte para más contenido que explora la fe, los eventos actuales y lo que nos dice la palabra de Dios. Y recuerda, si deseas apoyar nuestro canal, visita nuestra tienda de ropa cristiana y encuentra algo especial para ti o para un ser querido. Gracias por acompañarnos y que Dios te bendiga.
Por favor, no olviden dejar sus comentarios, denle like a este vídeo y sepan que pueden seguir pendientes de toda la actualidad de nuestro Facebook, Instagram y Twitter. Para más noticias y vídeos musicales, no olvides suscribirte a este canal. Y no se olviden de activar la campana para recibir una notificación cuando publiquemos nuevo material. ¡Hasta la próxima!